Rocking chairs are creaking in the shade as the blistering summer afternoons fade. Old pine planks beneath my leather soles, while the valley mist slowly unrolls. I plug a rusty string on my banjo frame, whispering a folk melody without a name. The screen door slams with a familiar thud, reminding us of roots buried deep in the mud. The cicadas begin their rhythmic evening chant, a natural symphony that algorithms can't plant. We watch the fireflies ignite their sparks, together on this wooden porch, passing the flame of our ancestral torch away from the synthetic world of greed, cultivating exactly what our spirits need. Simple timber under a starlit dome, a humble platform we can christen home. The smell of cedar wood and honeysuckle vine perfumes the atmosphere like an ancient wine. I rest my calloused hands upon the railing rail, watching the daylight grow incredibly pale. We carved our initials in the corner post, a durable monument to what we love the most. Time may erode the finish of the floor, but our foundation remains secure forevermore. The cicadas begin their rhythmic evening chant, a natural symphony that algorithms can't plant. We watch the fireflies ignite their sparks, gather together on this wooden porch, passing the flame of our ancestral torch away from the synthetic world of greed, cultivating exactly what our spirits need. Simple timber under a starlit dome, a humble platform we can christen home. Everything of value is waiting right here, a basic shelter for the ones we hold dear. Just wood, just stone, the safest sanctuary ever known. Gather together on this wooden porch, passing the flame of our ancestral torch away from the synthetic world of greed, what our spirits need. Simple timber under a starlit dome, a humble platform we can christen home. Wooden porch, rocking slow, watch the fireflies glow. acting as an effective emotional bomb. The thermometer is reading 95. I've never felt so thoroughly alive.
I wear a linen shirt and a straw hat, observing the behavior of a sleepy cat. My acoustic guitar is resting on my lap as I prepare for an afternoon nap.
The clock has lost its tyrannical power. We spend an entire age on a single hour. The universe slows down its frantic wheel, drifting underneath this lazy sun, where all our obligations are completely done.
No deadlines pressing on the human brain,
Free from the heavy burden of the urban strain.
a golden
Paradise of pure neglect, where we don't even need to be circumspect.
The ice melts slowly in our lemonade as we retreat into the mangrove shade. The ocean is a sheet of mirror glass, watching the maritime vessels
Slowly pass. I trace a circle in the coastal humidity, enjoying this deliberate liquidity of time and space and everything we know, with absolutely nowhere else we need to go. The clock has lost its tyrannical power. We spend an entire age on a single hour. The universe slows down its frantic wheel, drifting underneath this lazy sun, where all our obligations are completely done. No deadlines pressing on the human brain, free from the heavy burden of the urban strain. A golden paradise of pure neglect, where we don't even need to be circumspect.
Why do we sweat and struggle for a prize when the ultimate wealth is right before our eyes?
A horizontal posture on a sandy beach, where the stress of the city cannot reach. So warm, so bright, basking in the golden light, drifting underneath this lazy sun, where all our obligations are completely done.
No deadlines pressing on the human
and reflections dancing on the street, puddles splashing at my lonely feet. The cafe sign is flickering in blue, and every drop reminds my heart of you.
I walk these blocks to clear my heavy mind, leaving all the bitter ghosts behind. The collar of my coat is turned up high,
searching for a clearing in the sky. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for.
You always love the smell of autumn air, with silver droplets shining in your hair.
We used to shelter underneath the bridge, watching lightning over mountain ridge.
Now
I'm watching water trace the glass,
hoping that this lonely night will
pass. The radio is playing something sweet to match the steady rhythm of the beat. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. Are we just two sailors lost at sea, fighting waves of pure uncertainty? But the water feels so cool against my skin. Maybe this is where we start again. Let it wash, let it fall, raindrops healing over all. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavements, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. Midnight rain falling down on this sleepy town. reflections dancing on the street, puddles splashing at my lonely feet. The cafe sign is flickering in blue, and every drop reminds my heart of you.
I walk these blocks to clear my heavy mind, leaving all the bitter ghosts behind. The collar of my coat is turned up high, searching for a clearing in the sky. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. You always loved the smell of autumn air, with silver droplets shining in your hair.
We used to shelter underneath the bridge, watching lightning over mountain ridge. Now I am watching water trace the glass, hoping that this lonely night will pass. The radio is playing something sweet to match the steady rhythm of the beat. Thunder rumbles softly from afar, like the bass line in a crowded bar. The storm is coming down on you and me. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. But the water feels so cool against my skin. Maybe this is where we start again. Let it wash, let it fall, raindrops healing over all. Wash it all away, oh midnight rain, cleansing every ounce of hidden pain. Let the river wash our sins downstream, wake us gently from this broken dream. Soak the pavement, let the music pour, until we find what we are searching for. Midnight rain falling down on this sleepy town. morning sunlight hits the kitchen tile as I try to conjure up a genuine smile. The ceramic mug is warm between my hands, thinking about our complicated plans.
I read the newspaper but missed the news, defeated completely by these early blues.
The steam rises up into the hazy air while you are sitting in the wicker chair. The kettle whistles a familiar tune, predicting a chaotic afternoon. We look at what our carelessness began, leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. Our conversation has become grotesque, brown rings marking where the warmth once stayed. Before the colors started to get gray, a messy map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt.
You spilled some sugar on the countertop,
and neither one of us can make it stop.
we watched the grain scatter across the floor
like tiny debris from an ancient war. I take a sip but find it far too sweet, an artificial antidote to our defeat. The laundry spins a frantic round and round, the only loud domestic sort of sound. The kettle whistles a familiar tune, predicting a chaotic afternoon. We look at what our carelessness began, leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. Our conversation has become grotesque, brown rings marking where the warmth once stayed. Before the colors started to get gray, a messy map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt. Can we scrub the surface till the wood is clean, erasing every painful spoken scene? Or will the fabric always keep the dye, no matter how intensely we might try? Pour it out, start anew, just a morning cup for two. Leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. Our conversation has become grotesque, brown rings marking where the warmth once stayed. Before the colors started to get gray, a messy map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt. Subway grates are breathing steamy air, people rushing past without a care. I catch my own reflection in the store, wondering what I am searching for.
Traffic lights are switching red to green, a mechanical repetitive scene.
I clutch my guitar case against my side, with nowhere left for a man to hide.
blocks away, the closing argument of another day. I hear a saxophone from a rooftop high, playing a solo to the murky sky. Billboards flash their artificial dreams, splitting our awareness at the seams. But when your shoulder accidentally brushes mine, the chaotic pavement suddenly feels fine. The concrete jungle has a rhythmic pulse. The challenge is whatever else results. We tumble forward through the grid, lost inside this frantic urban drift, hoping that the heavy scenery will shift. Walking through the alleyways of steel, trying to remember how to feel. A pair of nomads on a crowded street, moving to a complex, syncopated beat. Can two souls find a quiet space to breathe, where the asphalt doesn't constantly seethe? We need an island in the sea of stone, where we can finally be left alone. Keep on moving through the crowd. The city noise is far too loud, lost inside this frantic urban drift, hoping that the heavy scenery will shift. Walking through the alleyways of steel, trying to remember how to feel. A pair of nomads on a crowded street, moving to a complex, syncopated beat. Urban drift never stops, as a curtain drops. Your fingertips map the contour of my spine, an intricate and comforting design. The friction of the world dissolves away with every gentle gesture that you display. I trace the delicate bridge of your nose, slower than the blooming of a winter rose. No words are required to convey the weight of a devotion that survived the hands of fate. The frantic pace of life begins to slow, yielding to a soft internal glow. We find our anchor in the quiet space, healed completely by this tender touch. We don't demand or complicate too
physical relief from all the external noise, restoring our internal balance and our poise. Your palm rests gently flat against my chest, stilling the anxiety that made me a guest in my own skin for far too many years, drying the residue of ancient fears. I feel the steady pulse beneath your skin, the boundary where our narratives begin. We lean together like two willow trees, bending but unbroken in the stormy breeze. The frantic pace of life begins to slow, yielding to a soft internal glow. We find our anchor in the quiet space, healed completely by this tender touch. We don't demand or complicate too much, a fragile sanctuary made of flesh and bone, ensuring neither one is left alone. A physical relief from all the external noise, restoring our internal balance and our poise. Ever known, so soft, so near, dispelling every single fear. Oh, healed completely by this tender touch. Oh, we don't demand or complicate too much, a fragile sanctuary made of flesh and bone, ensuring neither one is left alone. A physical relief from all the external noise, restoring our internal balance and our poise. Tender touch, hold me close. What matters most? Morning sunlight hits the kitchen tile as I try to conjure up a genuine smile. The ceramic mug is warm between my hands, thinking about our complicated plans. I read the newspaper, but missed the news, defeated completely by these early blues. The steam rises up into the hazy air while you are sitting in the wicker chair. The kettle whistles a familiar tune, predicting a chaotic afternoon. We look at what our carelessness began, leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt.
You spilled some sugar on the countertop, and neither one of us could make it stop.
We watched the grain scatter across the floor like tiny debris from an ancient war. I take a sip but find it far too sweet, an artificial antidote to our defeat. The laundry spins a frantic round and round, the only loud domestic sort of sound. The kettle whistles a familiar tune, predicting a chaotic afternoon. We look at what our carelessness began, leaving coffee stains on the hardwood desk. Our conversation has become grotesque. Brown rings marking where the warmth once stayed, before the colors started to get gray. A missing map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt. In every painful spoken scene, or will the fabric always keep the dye, no matter how intensely we might try? Pour it out, start anew, just a morning cup for two. Grotesque. Brown rings are marking where the warmth once stayed, before the colors started to get gray. A messy map of everything we built, blotted with a heavy dose of daily guilt. Coffee stains on the desk, let it dry. possibly could. The smoke ascends into the starry dome, and for the first time I am feeling home. The waves are whispering a secret code, marking the conclusion of a lengthy road. The horizon calls our spirits to unite. We are arriving on a distant shore, where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from the global noise, restoring our perspective and our internal poise. The anchor drops into the crystal deep, while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. Shelf is far behind, leaving a clean slate for the human mind. Safe sound, new land, footprints melting in the wet sand. We are arriving on a distant shore, where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from the global noise, restoring our perspective and our internal poise. The anchor drops into the crystal deep, while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. Distant shore, horizon clear, no more fear. Pressure dropping in the summer heat, as the heavy stillness paralyzes the street. Not a single leaf is moving on the bough. Something dangerous is gathering right now.
The electricity is crackling in my bones, matching the ominous subterranean tones of the radio, predicting a sudden gale that will make the bravest sailor's visage pale.
The atmosphere is thick enough to choke. The distant hills are covered in a purple smoke. The warning signs are impossible to ignore. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes a silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks, testing the structural integrity of our stakes. An invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping our future in a sudden gloom.
You haven't spoken since the clock struck noon, and I am howling like a wolf at a hidden moon.
The silence is a weapon that you wield with skill, freezing sudden gloom.
No sound,
just breathe. A quiet battle unto death. We are caught inside a quiet storm, where the turbulence takes silent form. No thunder crashes, but the tension breaks, testing the structural integrity of our stakes. The invisible tempest in the living room, enveloping our future in a sudden gloom. Quiet storm, let it rain, break the chain. Sea foam washing on the golden sand, as I look across this unfamiliar land. The salt that tangles in my messy hair, while seagulls circle in the upper air.
I stand upon the deck and watch the tide, with a heavy compass sitting by my side. I sailed 1,000 miles across the blue, searching for a destination that felt true. The waves are whispering a secret code, marking the conclusion of a lengthy road. The horizon calls our spirits to unite. We are arriving on a distant shore, where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from the global noise, restoring our perspective and our internal poise. The anchor drops into the crystal deep, while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. The palm trees sway a gentle welcome dance, offering our weary lives a second chance. I set my boots upon the solid ground, grateful for the peace that we have finally found. I build a campfire out of weathered wood, feeling things I never thought I possibly could. The smoke ascends into the starry dome, and for the first time I am feeling home. The waves are whispering a secret code, marking the conclusion of a lengthy road. The horizon calls our spirits to unite. We are arriving on a distant shore, where the stormy waters cannot reach us anymore. An island haven from
into the crystal deep, while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. Continental shelf is far behind, leaving a clean slate for the human mind. Safe sound, new land, footprints melting in the wet sand. Perspective and our internal poise, the anchor drops into the crystal deep, while the exhausted ocean sinks to sleep. Distant shore, horizon clear, no more fear. Dust particles are dancing in the beam of afternoon light like a broken dream. The grand piano sits untouched in grace since the day you packed and walked away.
My callous fingers cannot find the key to unlock the cage of our complicity. The metronome is frozen on the shelf, a static portrait of my former self.
The air is heavy with the things unsaid, a phantom orchestra inside my head. We wait for inspiration to return. We're playing music upon silent strings, forgetting how a joyful spirit sings. No vibration moves across the hollow wood. We'd fix the melody now if we could. An empty theater with an empty stage, another chapter on a blank white page.
I checked the tuning but the peg was loose.
For our division there is no excuse. The brass is tarnished and the chrome is dull, a quiet dynamic in a sudden love.
I found your pick beneath the velvet chair,
beside a single strand of auburn hair. I held it tight against my trembling palm, searching for an artificial calm. The air is heavy with the things unsaid, a phantom orchestra inside my head. We wait for inspiration to return. We're playing music upon silent strings, flew. No sound, no cry, just watching the vibrations die. We're playing music up on silent streets, forgetting how the joyful spirit sings. No vibration moves across the hollow wood. We'd fix the melody now if we could. An empty theater with an empty stage, another chapter on a blank white page. Silent strings, muted vibration, lost generation. Antique parlor guitar sits abandoned in the corner of the dusty stage. Its varnish is peeling, its wood tells the story of an angrier age. I run my fingers across the metal wires, finding tension and rust, a monument to beautiful melodies that have now dissolved into dust. I snapped a silver E string while trying to force a passionate bend, a sudden sharp metaphor for a relationship we could no longer defend. We pushed our expectations far beyond what the instrument could bear. Now we are left with the echoing silence of our mutual despair. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song? The rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. I remember when every chord we struck felt effortless and pure. We possessed a magical medicine that could any emotional ailment cure. But fame is a greedy salesman that buys a soul for a shiny dime, leaving you stranded out of tune and completely out of time. The piano pedal sticks holding on to notes that should have passed away, a haunting resonance that reminds me of everything we failed to say. We were so busy projecting our voices to the back rows of the theater hall that we never noticed our private foundation beginning to crumble and fall. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no make it uniquely ours. A scarred masterpiece born from surviving these dark, turbulent hours. Unwound, untuned, every creative ego wounded. But listen close to the space between. The most beautiful song we've ever seen. Staring at these broken streams, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. Broken strings, but we can still sing. Let the new music begin. Yeah, let it ring. The crimson horizon bleeds into the west as nature prepares its weary heart for rest. Amber beams illuminate the dusty blinds, leaving our tangled arguments behind.
I watch the shadows lengthen on the hill. The valley below is growing dark and still.
My fingers trace the outline of your hand, two statues stranded in a shifting land. Twilight swallows every solar spark, gently preparing to invite the dark. We stand on the precipice of night, underneath this heavy burning copper sky. We don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fade and heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows.
The birds are flying to their hidden nests,
fulfilling their instinctual requests.
I strum a chord that mimics the breeze,
blowing through the eucalyptus trees. Your voice is deeper when the sun goes down, away from the friction of the noisy town. The atmosphere is thick with ancient grace, reflected on the contours of your face.
the twilight
Swallows every solar spark, gently preparing to invite the dark. We stand on the precipice of night, underneath this heavy burning copper sky. We don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fade and heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows,
watch it fade, turn to dusk. Life reduces to its basic husk.
Underneath this heavy burning copper sky, whoa, we don't even need to give a reason why. Let the fading heat melt our icy walls before the midnight curtain finally falls. A golden canyon where the music flows, where the secret of our devotion grows. Copper sky sinking low, time to go, time to go.
Rocking chairs are creaking in the shade as the blistering summer afternoons fade. Old pine planks beneath my leather soles while the valley mist slowly unrolls. I pluck a rusty string on my banjo frame, whispering a folk melody without a name. The screen door slams with a familiar thud, reminding us of roots buried deep in the mud. The cicadas begin their rhythmic evening chant, a natural symphony that algorithms can't plan. We watch the fireflies ignite their sparks, gather together on this wooden porch, passing the flame of our ancestral torch away from the synthetic world of greed, cultivating exactly what our spirits need. Simple timber under a starlit dome, a humble platform we can christen home. The smell of cedar wood and honeysuckle vine perfumes the atmosphere like an ancient wine. I rest my calloused hands upon the railing rail, watching the daylight grow incredibly pale. We carved our initials in the corner post, a durable monument to what we love the most. Time may erode the finish of the floor, but our foundation remains secure forevermore. The cicadas begin their rhythmic evening chant, a natural symphony that algorithms can't plan. We watch the fireflies ignite their sparks, gather together on this wooden porch, passing the flame of our ancestral torch away from the synthetic world of greed, cultivating exactly what our spirits need. Simple timber under a starlit dome, a humble platform we can christen home. Shifting tide, when everything of value is waiting right here, a basic shelter for the ones we hold dear. Just wood, just stone, the safest sanctuary ever known.
lurking on the dashboard face. We are escaping from the human race. The tires kick up a heavy cloud of clay as we accelerate away from yesterday.
My old leather suitcase is in the trunk, beside a pile of philosophical junk. I adjust my sunglasses against the glare, feeling the wind whip through my thinning hair. The asphalt terminates and the dirt begins, an honest arena where the wanderer wins. The highway lines dissolve into the soil, traveling along this long and dusty road, shedding the weight of our domestic load. No navigation system on the screen, just navigating through a rural scene. A pair of tramps under an open sky, watching the scenery roll slowly by. An old barn is leaning on a rusted fence, a historic relic in a literal sense. I see a hawk circling a field of rye, a solitary punctuation mark in the sky. We stop for fuel at a dilapidated shack, with no intention of ever turning back. The gravel crunches underneath our tread as we focus on the open miles ahead. The asphalt terminates and the dirt begins, an honest arena where the wanderer wins. The highway lines dissolve into the soil, traveling along this long and dusty road, shedding the weight of our domestic load. No navigation system on the screen, just navigating through a rural scene. A pair of tramps under an open sky, watching the scenery roll slowly by. Does a destination actually exist, or is the journey the essential gist? We wash our faces in a mountain stream, living a mobile, unrestricted dream. Roll on, kick the dirt, healing every old domestic hurt. Traveling along this long and dusty road, shedding the weight of our domestic load. No navigation system on the screen, just navigating through a rural scene. A pair of tramps under an open sky, watching the scenery roll slowly by. Dusty road, keep rolling on, into the dawn.
vanishes from the floor, escaping through the gap beneath the door. An autumn chill is creeping through the room, exchanging amber warmth for purple gloom.
I watch the embers die inside the grate, accepting the inevitability of our date.
With a destiny we cannot rearrange, two autumn leaves experiencing the change.
The shadows stretch across the empty hall as twilight claims the final fortress wall.
The inevitable darkness starts to grow.
We are dancing in the fading light
Before the total surrender to the night,
holding on to memories that refuse to die
beneath the vast uncomprehending sky.
a bitter valediction
Sung in minor keys
before
our history is scattered by the breeze.
the photograph upon the mantelpiece offers
No consolation or release
just a static record
of a brighter day
before the vibrant colors.
slipped away.
I wrap my shoulder around my
Frozen frame, no longer vocalizing your familiar name.
the silence is a heavy
Physical weight
that settles down inside our
shed a stain. Oh, the shadows stretch across the empty hall as twilight claims the final fortress wall. The inevitable darkness starts to grow.
We are dancing in the fading light
Before the total surrender to the night,
holding on to memories that
refuse to die beneath the vast uncomprehending sky.
a bitter valediction
Sung in minor keys
before our history is scattered by
the
Is this the conclusion of our lengthy book?
A final backward melancholy look
We burn so bright
before the fuel ran dry. Now we are just a whisper in the sky, going dark, glimmer dim, sinking past the final rim. We are dancing in the fading light before the total surrender to the night,
holding on to memories that
refuse to die beneath the vast uncomprehending sky.
a bitter valediction
Sung in minor keys Cigarette hazes floating to the roof. Every look we share is living proof that we belong in corners out of sight, hiding from the harsh tomorrow light. The bartender is pouring out the gin as the late night patrons wander in. I pull my chair a little close to yours, forgetting all the world beyond these doors. The saxophone is blowing soft and low, telling secrets that we already know. The ice is melting fast inside the glass. Lost inside this crowded, smoky room, we found a flower that forgot to bloom, a secret haven where the jazz can breathe, and we don't ever really have to leave. Just turn the lamps down low and let it sway. We'll keep the frantic modern world at bay. Your fingers trace the edge of my old coat while I am singing every tender note. This place has seen 1,000 lovers cry underneath the fake bohemian sky. But what we have is something real and true, a deeper shade of everlasting blue. The velvet booths are catching all our sighs, reflected in the darkness of your eyes. The saxophone is blowing soft and low, telling secrets that we already know. The ice is melting fast inside the glass. Lost inside this crowded, smoky room, we found a flower that forgot to bloom, a secret haven where the jazz can breathe, and we don't ever really have to leave. Just turn the lamps down low and let it sway. We'll keep the frantic modern world at bay. When the morning sun breaks through the shade, will this magic feeling start to fade? Or will we carry this nocturnal spark long after we have exited the dark? In the smoke, in the haze, we can lose our